There is, however, some good news, and I will briefly touch upon a policy outlook for the country. In 2008, the passing of Republic Act 9513, also known as the Renewable Energy Act, committed the Philippines to accelerate the adoption of renewable energy. As I have mentioned many times over the course of this presentation, the government recognizes the ability of exploiting renewable energy to achieve energy self-reliance and reduce the need for fossil fuel imports, and minimize the exposure of the country to price fluctuations, which can have an effect on energy prices. And of course, there are the added global benefits of fighting climate change, and something that I have not yet mentioned is the socio-economic development that clean energy promotes. In the U.S., the wind energy sector is the fastest growing sector in the country, adding jobs at a faster rate than any other job in the country. Furthermore, today, there are already more people employed in solar energy than in all coal and oil-related jobs, including mining and operation activities. Renewable energy is a huge economic boom to the sector as it grows quickly and brings in jobs and income to the country, as is already seen in the U.S. and in many European countries. You can see that this policy has already resulted in a commitment to increase the installed capacity of geothermal generation by almost 1.5 gigawatts by 2030. In addition to this, the following projects have been registered as of June 2016 as a result of this new renewable energy law. Including over 100 projects in solar energy and hydropower, which we did not cover in today's presentation. The potential added capacity nearly covers the complete growing demand of about 13 megawatts as of May 2016, which I showed earlier, indicating that in the perfect situation, the Philippine electricity demand could be covered by completely renewable energy sources if all of these projects were installed. And of course, new projects are being registered and actualized every day, as these numbers might actually already be out of date. So, in essence, the Philippines is strongly committing to advancing renewable energy technology. In this energy transition, my question is, where will it leave Luna? Today's presentation was just a brief summary of the many issues involved with the discussion on energy. To summarize very briefly what we've learned, it is true that coal is part of the electricity mix because, unfortunately, transitions toward better energy sources will take a little bit of time. However, let us be mindful that even with the best combustion technologies, there are still health and environmental risks. From an economic standpoint, we have seen how renewable energy sources represent energy security and independence from fuel price fluctuations and imports. And globally, today's discussion is an important one as the world is in itself in a state of transition, as many countries are recognizing the importance of switching to renewable energy. I have done research and worked on energy, specifically renewable energy, but the entire energy context, in Spain, Sweden, Uganda, the United States, and now Portugal, and I can attest to this fact. And in the end, it is critical that we consider all of the impacts that any decisions we make will have on the various aspects of our lives. The final takeaway I would like you all to have with this is not a matter of good and bad, but an objective reality. Although coal power is still a source of energy, it will become phased out, and renewable energy will become dominant. I believe this because it is a necessary transition for future generations to thrive in a healthy environment. What I am asserting is that we should want Luna to lead in advancing the energy transition and not settle for coal, but strive for better, cleaner technologies. Having a plant located in Luna will not make life better, nor will it make energy cheaper, and we should think more broadly about this. Do the risks of health and environment and the local and regional levels outweigh the benefits for us? Installing a coal-fired power plant in Luna is like settling for the past, while we should want to make ours a city that moves the country toward the future. With that, I say thank you very much for your attention, everyone, and mabuhay. The references I have used can be seen here, and I will ask that these resources be shared with anyone interested in reading further into these documents for their own personal investigations and to verify anything that I've said in this presentation. God bless everybody, and should you have any questions, you can email them to me. Thank you very much for your attention.